Hey there, hi there, hello there Disney fans, and good morning from the Ibis budget in Marne-la-Vallée. Valderup. We're just getting ready for another day at the parks. We haven't pushed it for early magic hours because we had a really long day yesterday and we all needed the sleep. So I just wanted to give you a quick room tour. It is very, very basic. It was about £50 a night. And what you get... Oh, Bonnie loves her bed because it's a single bunk bed above a double bed. And then you get a desk. This is quite a cool way of solving the plug problem. Those are all the plugs in the rooms. You get hangers. There, a TV. Here. And then as far as the amenities are concerned, hello, what you've got is a shower in there, like a little pod. And just here, which I won't show you, is the toilet. So it's everything you need. Flush, thank you. So it's everything you need, but in a very, very, very small square footage. It is the cheapest of the cheap. It was about £50 a night. It's not luxury, but I would stay here again because of the price. You do get what you pay for. But it was clean. It was comfortable. I like a good firm bed. So I will see you at the parks.
Don't go in there for a while.
Okay, we've just got through security. It's about 10:15. It's significantly more busy than yesterday, significantly busier than yesterday. But that's because it's peak time. The park opens at 10. So this is when everyone's arriving. They've got all 3 security tents open and we just went straight through. That's the advantage of the extra security they've got now. So we're going to head into Studios Park first, because we're going to try and use the Lineberty app to get a meet and greet with Anna, Elsa, Sven, Christoph and Olaf. So we'll let you know how it goes. That was just the absolute best. Oh, hi. Oh, you've been shy, bunny. Oh, that was just the absolute best. When I saw them, the cast members dancing, I just started giggling and I couldn't stop. Right, that, ooh, my cheeks are aching from smiling now and it's not even 10 a.m. yet. Right, let's get on this Lineberty. Okay, I'm a bit miffed. I had the Lineberty app open, had my finger hovering over the button for book a ticket, and as soon as my clock went 10 a.m. I tapped it and it kicked me out of the app. And it took me about 20 seconds to get back in the app again. All the tickets had gone. So that was to meet Elsa and Anna, but we're going to try and get one to meet Olaf instead. So that opens at 5:15. In the meantime, let's do a kiddie ride. Let's do the cars.
Just winning. Safety first. So, fasten your...
If we go. Whoa! Let's go on the kiddie ride, we said. It'll be fine, we said. I had forgotten how fast those cars go. Bonnie, what did you think?
That was a bit too fast for me.
Yeah, I think we're all feeling a bit giddy now. Okay, phew. Attempt number 2 at Lineberty, and we managed to get the frosted frozen greeting. So I believe that is Olaf. So it's something. It's not Anna and Elsa, but it's something. Now, I'm just going to go find Hugh and Bonnie, who have wandered off doing some photography. A bit of a construction update. This wall here is blocking off what will be the path to the new tram tour when it's rethemed as Route 66. Oh, it says so there. Cars, road trip, Route 66. So that'll go past the Barrel of Monkeys Toy Story store. And other than that, it follows the same path as the old tram tour. Isn't this just idyllic? Area, and you've actually got social distancing markers on the floor for the smokers, you know, to protect the health and that. Ratatouille, one of the most popular rides in Disneyland Paris. No single rider line, no fast pass, and it's only a 5-minute wait. Thing is, I've been having problems with my ears recently and I get very travel sick on those kind of rides. Bonnie is quite scared of the man who grabs you under the oven, and Hugh has never really rated the ride, so we're going to give it a miss this time. Got these construction walls just behind Art of Animation, covering up what would have been the entrance to the old tram tour, and on it, it has the concept art for the new Arendelle frozen area. It's getting real. We've got the entire concept art there. And you can see you've got Studio 1, and that goes up to a man-made lake, and over here we've got Galaxy's Edge, smaller version of Galaxy's Edge I think, and Arendelle on the far side. And if we look, here's the concept art for the Avengers campus, and that is being constructed as we speak on the far side of the studios. Once again, we're trying to get snacks in Disneyland Paris and nothing is open. Nothing. All these snack carts around, not a single one open, so we're going to have to go inside Studio 1. This is what they call a superhero cookie. I'm hoping that once I eat it, I'll like grow wings or turn invisible or something, but so far, not much. What are you having, Bonnie?
Boo-boo.
I'll tell you something else about the clientele that are here this weekend, in that we're seeing a much higher concentration of things like lounge flyback plaques and spirit jerseys, you know, Disney World t-shirts. So I think we can guess that a lot of the people who made the trip this opening weekend are hardcore, regular Disney park goers, big Disney fans, rather than just your family on, you know, the first ever trip to Disney World. But I suppose that's to be accepted. We've just had our Lineberty notification that it's our turn, so we're heading over to Art of Animation building to meet Olaf. Oh, wrong way.
Keep singing, Bunny.
Hi Olaf. I bet you're happy now it's summer, aren't you? Yay! It's so warm outside, but at least you've got your permafrost so you won't melt. Yeah. How are Anna and Elsa? They're all big thumbs up. Oh, lovely. Selfie then. Hi Olaf. Warm hugs. Still open is my opinion the best thing at Disneyland Paris, the Zoetrope. Oh.
Madame? Pas de soucis.
Oh look, she's been training to be a monster. Scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. We do kids in a bunk bed. Do you remember that one, Bonnie? Kids in a bunk bed. Yeah. Oh, that's the word. She wants to be a monster when she grows up. Yeah, can you come and work here? Silly! Oh. A surprising thing is while Bonnie and I have been doing meet and greets, Hugh tried to get on some daddy rides and Crushers Coaster was it 50 minutes?
45.
45 minutes and Tower of Terror was?
50. And parachute ride was 25.
So those are really high rates and I'm quite surprised and I'd love to know the reason, and I'm sure if we got in the queue we might see the reason, but we're not really willing to spend that kind of time today. So I think that's it for us in the studios. Oh, we wanted to go in the Mickey and the Magician and see the meet and greets there, but that's 25 to 30 minutes and I would wait it, but Bonnie's quite desperate to get back to the Disneyland Park. So I think that's us for the studios today. About to go back into the Disneyland Park, and I just want to take a moment to display my ears. They were a gift from our very good friend Susie at Our Suze, and they are Small World ears, which, as you all know, is my spirit ride. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to hightail it straight across the park for Pirates, because we couldn't do that yesterday, and that is a big must ticked off our list. And then maybe look for the Disneyland Railway, and those are the two sort of bucket list items we didn't manage to do yesterday. And then after that, who knows? My usual trick of walking all the way through Main Street, going through shops, browsing and go, is thwarted by the direction arrows. So now I have to keep going back to the front to go in.
This is my favourite bit. This whole entrance to Adventureland.
And if you want to know the best place to take a photograph of Sleeping Beauty's castle, it is right here in this path next to the entrance to Adventureland. Never as busy as the front and a much better angle. Strange things are happening in Disneyland Paris because La Bottega de Geppetto is open and that's always shut. Got all the plexiglass again. We've got the social distancing markers as usual. What we've also done outside is we've used the full length of the queue, which means it's quite a walk through before you even reach the queue itself. And we get front row. There's nobody for 2 rows behind us. I mean, this is theme park bliss. We promised to shop for that book for our podcast co-host, Chris. And we can see it in the cabinet. And we can see it behind the counter. But nowhere on display. We got one.
Yeah, we got this for our podcast pal Chris. He requested that we pick this up for him, but we're not going to tell him we've got it. It's just a little joke.
We're going to try for lunch at Hakuna Matata, but we might take it and not too naughty.
Daddy's going to be sitting right close to me, isn't it?
Yes. We didn't dare risk walking across the park with a tray of food in the end, so we're just coming in here, but it's actually one of my favourite indoor places to sit.
I'm ready to eat some bugs.
I'm using the little lunch break to sort of assess the mask situation, and this one has got visible moisture and quite a lot of makeup and stuff. So I think it's time for fresh mask. The theme in here in Hakuna Matata is absolutely fantastic, but what's always put us off from eating in here before is there's usually at least 5 more tables in this downstairs bit, and it's always crowded and loud and all the tables are dirty, whereas now...
There we go.
Hello, oh thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I was saying now, spaced out, spacious, quiet, cool, perfect. And just to prove it's not only burgers and chips and chicken nuggets, this is the Lion's Feast. It's kind of a pizza bread wrap thing.
Chicken strips.
And then yes, chicken strips.
Chicken, but in a different shape.
But there were quite a few sort of rice dishes and stuff on the menu. Vegetable rice. Another question we had on our podcast was what they would do about Aladdin's Passage for social distancing. It turns out, not much. It just is a sign saying keep your distance, wear a mask. And then I'm just presuming lower capacity takes care of the rest. That's why we couldn't go on it last night. It shuts at 5. I don't think that was a full half-hour wait. What I think you're doing is you're just waiting for the next train, and so they've put 30 minutes as a default. I didn't look at my clock unfortunately, but it felt like about 15-20 minutes, and the train is here, so hopefully we're going to get on. Sadly we were wrong, because the train that pulled up when I last spoke to you, not everybody gets off the train, so there's only as much space on the train as there are people get off, and we didn't get on the last train, but we've gotten this one. But it does mean that it probably was a half-hour wait in the end. What they've done with social distancing is they've just, it's one part of the cabin, and then they've made it so that you can't sit on these 3 seats, which means that you're not going back to back with the other parties.
Yeah.
I know.
I think that went in and out of all these rides.
I think this is our stop. So are you going to do Star Tours, Huey, or what do you think?
If it's less than 15 minutes.
Okay. That has been a sad loss to the park the last few years, and I'm so glad it's back. And I've forgotten to what extent you go through all the rides and through the lands. So you get to see, au revoir. So you go right through the thick of Fantasyland and you get to see things on both sides. I couldn't quite get the camera out in time, so you might not have seen it. But the dioramas and the little bits of props and detail that you've got in Frontierland, whoops, it's just awesome. It's just awesome. It's probably my third favourite ride in Disneyland now. There's a bit of a problem with Hugh's neck gaiter. What's gone on, Hughie?
I got told to change my mask.
Because these neck gaiters.
Yeah. And I did suspect that was going to be the case. In fact, I'll put this on for now.
So we did bring spare.
Yeah, got loads of spare.
So we're prepared.
Yeah.
But just so you know, in the future, no neck gaiters. Minute wait to watch Darth Vader, to meet Darth Vader, but Bonnie's not too keen, are you? Okay, so 2/3 of the Rains, Papa Rain, Baby Rain, are going to go on Star Tours. I'm still not really over my vertigo and I don't want to knock myself out for the drive back. So I'm not going to go on Star Tours, but instead I think I'm going to have a little solo meet. Oh no, the Darth Vader's just gone up to 15 minutes.
Well, we're 15 minutes as well, so it works out about right.
I think I'm going to do a little solo meet of Darth Vader and I'll meet you in the shop.
Okay.
Okay? Lord Vader.
Join me.
Welcome to you.
Take your place. We have tracked a rebel spy to this area. Someone is helping them evade capture. I wonder whether you are involved.
In no way, my lord.
Ah, then I will inform the Emperor that he is mistaken. Or perhaps I should let you tell him yourself.
I will do your bidding, my lord.
Good. Beside me.
Me and my master. Thank you, Lord Vader. I love that cheeky meeting with Darth Vader. I think it's one of those things where they're selling photo pass photos though, and you feel a bit bad when you don't want one and you're just doing it with your own camera, but I mean, they don't mind. It's perfectly acceptable for you to do that. I think I just have consumer guilt. I don't think we've spoken about what it's actually like to wear a mask for this long in Disneyland Paris. And you know what? It's absolutely fine. It's 27 degrees today, so it is hot. And I do get a sweaty top lip, you know, we do get a little bit of that. But I was used to it in about 10 minutes. It's nice to take it off when you get in a restaurant, and I'm glad that we've got the opportunity to do that, and occasionally I'll take a gulp of my drink. But at no point do I feel desperately uncomfortable, like I want to rip it off my face. And I don't think it getting any hotter would make it feel any worse either, because once it's on there, and they're quite breathable, the ones we have. So yeah, that's it. Just waiting for Hugh and Bonnie to come out of Star Tours now. This is where they used to have the build your own droid area, but obviously with loads of children, high touch area, picking up pieces, that's had to go. The same with the build your own lightsaber at the other end, which is a shame but necessary. Right, so you two have just got Star Tours then?
Yeah, we're at Star Tours.
I got some exciting news. I was the one that they were coming to get.
She was the rebel spy.
You were the rebel spy? I've just seen Darth Vader, he's looking for you.
So her picture was on the screen. And which scenes did we have?
We had
Pod racing.
This is Geeky Daddy's
Princess
area.
Leia asked us for help. And a battle above Coruscant. And it didn't end in Galaxy's Edge. So there was no new stuff, no crate. So it was a nice change actually.
So no new trilogy.
I think it was an old sequence.
Interesting. Right, we've had a brief hiatus because my phone ran out of battery, so I just had to run back to the car for my external power bank. And while I did, Hugh and Bonnie went on Mickey's Magic. Bonnie loved it apparently. I'm really jealous because that is one of my faves. We've just sat down, had a breather without the masks, had a drink of water, had a drink of orange juice. And now I think we're going to try clean up Fantasyland, starting with Snow White. It's one of those queues that is nothing but snake bags. Ooh. So as you can see, what's going on? Can't get down there. It's just round and round and round with plexiglass at the moment. Looks like a walk-on. So that was literally stopped here. Literally a walk-on. Bonjour. You had an observation about that ride, Huey. What was it?
I thought, well, I said afterwards, that seemed darker than usual. I just realised I've got my bloody sunglasses on.
Of course, got to go for the double bill. You literally get a sea of these plexiglass barriers in these kind of rides, but I'm not mad about it. Right, the double bill of Pinocchio and Snow White was literally a walk-on. Snow White was actually a walk-on. Pinocchio, there was 2 families in front of us, which means 2 cars. So you're talking 3 minutes. But they both posted waits of 10 minutes, interestingly. So maybe there's a lowest level that they post, and then anything from a walk-on is just posted that amount. I don't know. But yeah. That was great, bish bash. Now using that theory, it says 15 for Dumbo, but I can't really see anyone there. So we're going to try it. Yep, we're right. It was a walk-on. Oh no, ooh! 15, but this does actually look like 15. So we're going to skip on to Pirates. Onwards! So we did 3 rides in probably about 30 minutes, but our luck seems to have turned a bit because Peter Pan was looking a fairly long wait. I'll say fairly long, 15 minutes, but by today's standards that's long. And Pirates is closed, so a couple of little souvenirs that Hugh and Bonnie wanted down in Frontierland. So we're going to go and get those, have a little mooch, and then see what the wait times are like after that. 5 minutes, Big Thunder. Family shopping. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, guys, for realsies. So, that was Big Thunder Mountain. So we're back at Pirates. It's open. It's a 5-minute walk on. Be rude not to. So we've just said bye to Bonnie and Hugh because she had her heart set on going to the labyrinth, Alice's Curious Labyrinth, but it's quite a long run through. We've got 2 hours before we have to set off. We've got to have dinner, want to do some shopping, want to mooch around the village. So I'm gonna go off to myself, do a little bit of shopping. They're going around the labyrinth and then we'll meet again. But I mean, it's so easy to enjoy Disneyland Paris at the moment. It's so easy. The rides, most of them are walk-ons, at least recently. You can walk slowly, you can soak it in, you can enjoy it because you're not always going, oops, excuse me, oops, excuse me. It's just got this really gorgeous, relaxed atmosphere, and I'm really sorry that we're leaving, to be honest. But show's not over yet. 2 more hours, we'll see what we can get done. On the way down the hill, I've come for a sneaky visit with my old friend. Have you ever seen anything more beautiful in your life? The castle's pretty good too. Oh, a really lovely woman in the hub just asked me if I would take a photo of her. She tried to pass me a phone as a camera and I had to say no, I can't touch it. And now I just feel rubbish. I mean, I think I did the right thing, but she looked so disappointed and embarrassed. But, new normal. My phone case is a little bashed up from being dropped on the floor constantly, so I treated myself. So that's au revoir, Disneyland Park. Bonjour, Disney Village. We had a bit of discussion on the podcast about which way you enter and exit, and myself and Hugh said that we always exit that way and then walk up through the gardens there. But because of guest flow, they're making us come out the right hand side, and it's very disorientating. Keeping it simple. New York City sandwiches. Fromage au jambon, baguette. Tomato pasta. Fromage au jambon, baguette. Can't go wrong. Annual pass discount. We're in Disney fashion, and a thing worth noting is this little section here is all vintage, reclaimed, like 90s Disney stuff. So you're getting like, vintage, second-hand. Shouldn't say second-hand. Vintage Disney stuff. Some of it's really cool. My giddy kipper, look at that. Now that is for a special day. Such a shame we're in lockdown. I think it's Donald from the new Mickey shorts. That's a good hoodie. And new Mickey here as well. I'm liking the boys' clothes more than the girls today. This guy. Where's Donald?
Here.
Yay! Whoa! Upstairs in the Disney Gallery in the village, you've got this scale model of the castle, and it is divine. In a Fantasyland, obviously. I could look at this for hours. If I had deeper pockets, this might make its way onto my staircase. And that was it. A couple of last minute pin purchases. We got some gifts for, can I say it? Yes, of course I can. For Chris, our co-host on the podcast, and we're making our way back to the car. It's always sad to leave, but this was an unexpected treat trip. So I'm just glad we got the opportunity. Right, that's it. We're in the car. It's been
amazing.
it's been amazing. It's been a very different trip, but oh by goodness, it's been fantastic. It's been short, unfortunately. We've lots and lots of thoughts about it, good and bad with the social distancing. I won't talk about them now because I'm wrapping up this vlog, but we are going to talk about them all on our podcast. Tomorrow night, actually, when we get home, we're going to record it. If you're watching this later, don't worry, you can just find it on iTunes, 37 Disney Street, the Disneyland Paris show. But for now, this is us embarking on our long drive. Rain's out. Bye. Bye.